Well, there's now a new threat on the shores of lakes all across Georgia, an invasive species that could cause some serious harm.
Caitlin Ross takes us behind the scenes of the efforts to control the population and keep Georgians safe.
A slow sunrise over Lake Lanier. Serenity on the water. But creeping out from the calm, a new threat is rising. Heading out on the water on the hunt for a creature both pesky and persistent. Department of Natural Resources aquatic biologist Matthew Rowe leads the search with admiration and a warning.
So these are our mystery snails. You can see they're quite large.
The newest invasive species oozing into Georgia.
They aren't a mystery. We know what they are. That's just their common name.
The Chinese mystery snail was imported to the United States from Asia in the late 1800s. But just popped up in Georgia waters this summer. Since then, the population has exploded. The Georgia DNR is collecting hundreds of snails from lakes Lanier, Allatoona, Oconee, and Jackson.
We're trying to figure out how many there are, how widely distributed they are.
The mystery snails are showing up on the shores of lakes all over Georgia. So if you spot one of them when you're at the lake, Rose says don't pick it up. The best thing to do is snap a picture of the snail and then send the location to DNR so they can come check it out. You don't want to touch it.
They can get very, very abundant, and those abundant populations of snails can harbor high numbers of parasites, which can be transmitted to other aquatic life, birds, mammals, reptiles, and even humans.
Those parasites posing a problem for people.
One of them is a nematode called rat lungworm.
Rat lungworm?
Yes.
That sounds horrible.
It's got a very unpleasant name. It's not a great parasite to get either.
Well, people get the parasite from consuming or handling the mystery snail. It can cause problems just being in the water, damaging boating equipment, creating a fish kill, or impacting tourism.
It's like a bunch of adults.
So why are the snails here? Rowe says people may have released their pets, used the snails in a prayer service, or put them in the lake as a food source.
But it's really impossible for us to know that unless someone ever fesses up.
A mystery that the DNR can't solve.
They're very likely never going to go away, but hopefully they don't explode into a really dense population, because that's when most of the problems occur.
Reporting on Lake Lanier, Caitlin Ross, 11 Alive News.
Very interesting. Well, the scientists at DNR don't know what type of parasites the mystery snails have yet. They are sending samples to an expert in Middle Georgia who will test them this fall. It is likely that if they test positive, DNR will send out a safety alert for the lakes next summer.